We covered Teso sub-region. We're in Soroti. We're happy to have met the Speaker, the Right Honorable Anita Mong there. We interacted very well. We moved to Lango sub-region, we're in Lira, and Gulu sub-region. Acholi sub-region, we're in Gulu. I'm happy to inform you, on behalf of the members present here, that we did very well. And we went in pursuit of the members since Parliament is on recess. But as we mobilize, some other forces were demobilizing. I remember a very good scenario where in Gulu, in Noya, we had a contact with our colleagues. They said, "No, Honorable, in public here, hold on a bit. We are coming. We are going to sign now. There is no way we are signing. But let us first be here. In our tent as we are having lunch, we shall sign." But there, again they called, "Mama, Sekikubo and Hon are here. Run back, run back." So again they left us in Gulu, they ran back to Kampala. And we thought it is an interesting scenario. But something I must tell you, we were able to move because as we speak now, colleagues and the press, we are remained with only one can be tempted to say UPC. Though the senior leaders of UPC, Honorable Ken, James and others, we shall apply to them to allow us, by them signing, to be using the 5. So we are happy about that. But number 2, we are able to galvanize the country. I want to assure you that right from Hoima in Bunyoro up to our last point in Gulu, all the callers, because our program was to go overnight, spend the evening talking to the people on a popular radio talk show and television, then in the morning would wait for those able to sign. But in the evening we were closely interacting with the population. And they were interesting. Those people there are very wise. I hope they would be the members of Parliament. One lady put us a question which I want to share with you, that since we are the bosses of the MPs, because we are the one who send them, if they have failed to sign for a debate, why don't you allow us, the people who sent the MPs, to sign on their behalf? It was quite humbling. But we are grateful that people, the citizens, were able to raise those observations and remarks. That's why I'm happy to be here to report about that. We came back and we are continuing, as if you might ask, we are continuing. Colleagues were able to be foresighted. We never used Article 109, which could put a limit on the time. We have all the time on our hands. So we are continuing. The motion is still very, very strong. We have gotten assurances, and even we still continue to appeal to the public. This fight is for Ugandans. This fight is for members of Parliament to come and debate the 1.7 billion stolen by the 4 commissioners. We are hearing now the whole country wants to fight corruption. Cabinet last week was in Chankwanzi on a retreat about corruption. The civil society organizations and the public, they are targeting, they have earmarked July 23rd, for which we welcome them, to be a day of activism against corruption. So why are members of Parliament not signing against corruption? Where are the members of Parliament? So we still appeal to the general public to continue pressurizing members of Parliament to come and sign up for a debate against corruption. It doesn't mean that the 4 commissioners are by now condemned. No. they'll have the day, the time, and the space to defend themselves. They would be in position to defend themselves. But now the question is, why are members of parliament running away from transparency and accountability? But as you know, we want to thank those 172 members. The 172 members is not an easy number. And for us who know the goings on of the motion, we are now already trying to fine-tune our motion. We are lining up our evidence because we cannot fail just on 5 signatures. Already this one is a done deal. So let them do what they have to do, and we are ready. For us, we are preparing ourselves. We are coming up here. We are remaining with only about 2 sub-regions, Karamoja, Sebei, and Bukedi, Tororo, Bugisu, and Busi are there. Bugisu sub-region, Karamoja sub-region, Kapchora sub-region, and Bukedi around there. Of course, we have a date with Kabarore and Tororo. But since we are many, we can divide between ourselves so that we cover them simultaneously and come now. So I want to thank you, the press. You are keenly following us. I want to thank those members of parliament whom we could join at their stations and who addressed these matters of public importance. So that is the brief about our tours. And now, as Parliament, we have 2 other issues which I want my colleagues to lead. The issue about the July 23rd and the issue about the right to demonstrate, as you are aware, is enshrined in this Constitution. Should I read it?
I'm going to go on what you have said.
I want to thank you, the press, for the job well done. When we started this journey, we had an appeal to you, the media, that it's a collective effort to fight against corruption in this country. And we made it clear that we're going to start from the Parliament of Uganda. We made it clear from the beginning we are not going to any government ministry or any department before cleaning Parliament. Now, as we've been traversing the country, something uncalled for, on 12th July, last Friday, Parliament was invaded by protesters. In this Parliament, whether you're an ambassador, whether you're a professor, you come to visit a member of Parliament, you must get clearance. The procedure is very clear. When a visitor comes, this visitor comes and stops at the gate. At the gate, you are cleared. Number one, you give your national ID or a passport. From there, you register in a book. And before actually you do all that, the member of parliament whom you have visited is called on the phone. That Professor so-and-so has come to visit you. Do you allow? Yes. Then the person starts registration. You leave your national ID, you register, they give you a visitor's card, you come in, transact your business, and you walk out. When you want to see the speaker, it's the same procedure. But a precedent was set here in this parliament on Friday, July 12th. Protesters with the posters, with the bags, invaded this parliament. From Sembabule, Over 100 people invaded this parliament.
Actually, they're not from Zimbabwe.
They claim they are from Zimbabwe. We are now demanding from the Speaker, Anita Among, to account for the invasion of parliament by those protesters. We demand to know who cleared those protesters to enter this parliament. And they were clearly escorted by police. We have all the recording. Are we safe in this parliament? Who cleared them and who received their petition? We need an answer from the Speaker. The other day, one Fatuma, one single lady, was arrested by the police of parliament just at the gate of KCCA for carrying a placard. Now we have over 100 goons who attacked, protested, and boastfully were walking, escorted by the police of Uganda, and above all the ones of Parliament of Uganda. So that means there is now freedom to protest. A precedent has been set in this parliament. That precedent has been set here. So for any other protest, we want to see the police escort the protesters who are what? Ugandans. We need a complete report on what happened on 12th July in this parliament. We need it. The task goes back to the Speaker. We need an answer. We are aware these people who came in protesting arrived in Kampala on a Thursday. Thursday they slept somewhere. We know where they slept. Friday they invaded parliament and went and had a party where they slept. Eating, drinking, dancing. Saturday they spent a night where they were sleeping. Sunday they were in a party, reorganized themselves, and came back to parliament on a Monday. This Monday, with a petition. 5 days in the suburb of Kampala, facilitated, given allowances, taken care of their accommodation. Who they are, Ugandans, we demand to know who those people are. We want their details. We want to know who cleared them at the gate. We demand for that. Meanwhile, our fight against corruption in the Parliament of Uganda is still on. We started it like a joke, saying we want a debate. We have not been given any help by this Parliament to have a debate. We have moved around the country looking for the MPs who have been kept away from us in recess. We have traversed the country. We started from 1, now we have 172 signatures. We are left with 5. We are going to have that debate in this parliament. That debate against corruption by the 4 commissioners, you all know, the world knows. Commissioner Solomon Selwani, Akampura Prosi, Afoyochan Esther, Matthias Impuga. They must account to this parliament and our country, Uganda. We are not giving up. We are here to support the president. He has been fighting the battle against corruption alone. Now we have joined him. And we are going to fight corruption in this country without fear or favor, but it must start from Parliament of Uganda, where we are now. We must be in the books. We must be in the books in the fight against corruption in this parliament and our country, Uganda. That is it.